Hi, doll, and welcome to Eating with Soula. Look who I've got back again, Martin. Please let me have a moment to enjoy this face.
Hi guys, hello.
We're going to be making, what are we making today?
Traditional Italian meatballs, an homage to Soula and all the mothers of the world.
All mothers, doll. We all love a meatball every now and then, doll.
The mother of meatballs.
Well, this will be.
So we've got some oil, nice and hot here. We're going to throw one large chopped onion.
Oh, yeah. Just a white onion.
Yeah, a white onion. If you could squeeze a dessert spoon, here we go, of the garlic paste.
Garlic.
This just makes it a little bit quicker. A good size, no, generous, Dance.
Oh, no.
That's plenty. That's beautiful. No, Soula.
Oh, okay. Throw it in?
Yes, please. You're always eating, Soula. Here we go, some dried oregano, bit of black pepper.
Yep.
And as you know, I like a pinch pot.
Pinch pot of salt.
A pinch pot of salt. While those onions are softening.
I love the smell of onions and garlic cooking together.
There we go. That's just about half a minute or so. Just they start to become a bit translucent.
They are.
We'll pop.
What's this?
That's just half a cup of white wine.
Oh.
It's a Chardonnay. I prefer a buttery white wine as opposed to a Sauvignon. In there, darling.
Oh.
That's it. Beautiful. So now we just bring that to the boil.
It's good wine.
Are you drinking, Soula?
No, doll. Now, do you like my homage to Prince?
You're doing an homage.
Diamonds and pearls.
Well, you know what? I was actually going to say you're dripping in diamonds and pearls
Well,
today.
I am, doll.
Yeah. And you've got a lovely leopard print.
Yeah, Prince.
Oh.
Not Prince, doll. Prince.
Oh, Prince, the
Prince,
singer. Okay, so anyway, let's get back to the food. A tin of tomatoes.
Lovely.
We'll throw that in there. And, careful.
Sorry, doll.
And if you could just, I'll open the passata because I don't want this to go all over me. And if you could just throw one chicken stock cube into there, add a little bit of hot water, maybe about a third,
Sure.
and we'll throw that into our tomato sauce.
Coming.
I don't want to do anything too complicated.
No,
with you, darling.
doll.
You.
That nearly exploded. Okay, shall I pop that in?
In there. Fantastic.
Ooh.
The final step
Yep.
is I'd say 2 dessert spoons of chopped parsley.
Parsley.
So we're going to leave the tomato sauce here to just cook away.
Oh,
and
you can start already smelling those flavours.
If you can pass, we've got half a kilo of pork and veal mince.
Oh, pork and veal. I love using that. That's a fantastic mix.
Well,
Pork and
your
veal.
mum used to use pork and veal
Always.
because it's a lighter flavour, isn't it?
It's juicier.
Juicier. Well, also to enhance the juiciness, we'll get 100 grams of full cream ricotta.
Oh, ricotta.
If you throw that in there, and I'll pop the gloves on because I'm going to mix it.
I just dive in, but...
Okay, so now half a cup of
Throw them
Parmesan
in.
cheese and half a finely grated zucchini. 1 egg.
1 egg.
I'll do the pepper. So we need 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs.
Oh, look.
And the little part that's not so traditional, but in the south they'd probably put the calabreses. They love
Oh, I
their
love chilli.
red chilli. And red chilli with meat. Now, I'm going to massage my meatballs.
Very moist. You need more
Very-
crumbs. It was a
This.
very large egg.
It was a lot.
Out of my fridge, doll.
Let's make our meatballs.
Oh, let's do it.
Did you want some gloves?
No, I don't. I like bare skin touching.
Okay, so what we do, handful
Oh,
size.
lovely. Look at that.
There's a ball
Beautiful.
of meat.
I love your balls.
Perfectly
doll.
formed with your large egg.
A combination made in heaven, doll.
No, do you want to just grab a chopping board out of the drawer there? What I'll do is I'll just start placing the balls of meatballs there. And I love these meatballs because of the ricotta. I find the ricotta makes them really light, and also the zucchini. As the zucchini's cooking in the meatball, it actually keeps the moisture in the ball of meat, as we called it.
Lovely. Now, could you make them, if you wanted to, could you make them bigger? Or do you prefer keeping them that size?
I
Because I'm
personally...
very partial to a big ball, doll.
Well, how big would you like them? Because I think more than a mouthful is a bit of a waste, isn't it, don't
Maybe
you?
in your world, doll.
Okay, well, let's see. Would that be too big for you?
Bigger.
Let me see.
Bigger, doll. Bigger.
Are you
I
serious?
could say it again. Bigger, doll. Oh, I've got a problem with food, and there we are. No, okay, just that'll be the one.
The one we.
No, that'll be one ball.
That's a
for
special
Soula.
one.
Okay, so what we might do is we'll finish boiling the meat.
Yeah.
Oh, it's almost sexual. And we'll wait till that sauce has been on for a while. We'll come back in just a few moments. Oh, it's sizzling. Look.
Sizzling, boiling, doll.
Boiling.
Tomato soup.
Oh,
So
it
now we've
smells
got
good.
our balls of different sizes because,
Mine.
well, they're probably all yours, aren't they, eventually?
Well, no, they're not, darling. Really, what are you saying, that I could have all this in one
Well,
sitting?
no, just the one ball. But as I said, balls come in all sizes, and so when you're making them by hand, I try to make them as even as possible.
They're very even.
They're pretty good. So we pop our raw meatballs into the tomato sauce. We don't seal them, we don't fry them
A
beforehand.
lot of people do, but
Yeah.
I don't either when I make mine. If I'm in a rush, I just pop them in. It poaches them, so they still taste delish.
And what's so beautiful about that is the ricotta will actually start falling little bits of it into the sauce, so it actually adds a little bit more creaminess to the
it
tomato
does.
sauce. Only slight. So what we do is we pop our, actually,
Let's plunge the big one in the centre of the bowl.
okay, plunge the big one into the centre of the
Oh,
bowl.
look.
There we go. And we'll place the little babies around,
All around it.
because this will probably serve
Two.
2 people. Sorry.
Oh, two in my family, doll.
There we
My
go.
husband's got such an appetite.
And one of the other secrets with this meatball dish is once the meatballs are in the pan, you don't stir them because you don't want them to break up. You almost want them to seal in the tomato juices. The only thing I would
How
do
gentle.
is gently coax the sauce.
Coax the
Oh,
sauce.
so now we're going to leave these to cook in the tomato sauce for about 20 minutes. For larger balls, you might need a little bit longer.
Not touching that one.
Not quite ready. We just need to
What's
add
that?
some. It's the basil, just finely sliced.
Right.
So remember I said with this dish, you don't really want to spoon.
Oh, the
Coax-
coaxing thing again.
Coaxing. So I think we're ready to eat.
We are.
Right.
always
1
ready
second,
to
darling.
eat.
Let me just get this. Now you want your large ball?
I do, doll. And I've got some penne pasta in a
A
bowl.
little bit closer. We don't want to spill any of the juice. Or maybe a little baby ball next to it. Yeah? Maybe for me. Okay, Soula. Let me just pour that
Oh,
on.
look.
A little sprinkling
Eating is sexual. Well,
of cheese and a little bit of black pepper, I'd say.
okay.
There we go. Okay,
Is it
Soula
taste
Marie.
time?
It is taste time. Taste time with
Oh,
Soula.
look how tender that ball is.
Oh, yum.
Oh my God.
How's that?
Oh my God. That is... Oh my God. That is stunning. Tender. Okay, I see everything, yeah.
Yeah.
They are one of the best balls I've had in my mouth for years, doll.
Yeah.
Very, very good. They're succulent, easy to make, beautiful, rich flavours. And so there we have it, Martin's meatballs. As my mother, and she'd be proud of this dish, doll, as she used to say all the time, Soula, cooking should never be a drag. Bye, doll. After this segment.
Theatre, 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 hall. Theatre, 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 Lauren Bacall.
Lauren Bacall.
Theatre, 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 Tommy Courtenay. Theatre, 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 Lawrence Olivier. Woo!
Forward, your doll.